All right, welcome back. So this is Amazon Lex. But before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with anyone you know taking the AWS Machine Learning Associate exam. So building intelligent conversational interfaces. The way we interact with digital systems has evolved from clicking buttons and filling forms to natural conversations using voice and text. Amazon Lex democratizes this transformation by providing the same deep learning technologies that power Amazon Alexa, enabling developers to create sophisticated chatbots and conversational interfaces without specialized AI expertise. Whether building customer service bots, booking systems, or voice-driven assistants, Lex bridges the gap between human language and back-end business knowledge. Okay. So understanding the structure. So Lex operates on a foundation of natural language understanding, NLU, that goes beyond simple keyword matching to comprehend user intent and extract meaningful information. The service recognizes what users want to accomplish, identifies specific details needed to fulfill requests, and orchestrates multi-turn conversations to gather missing information naturally. The architecture centers on three core concepts. One, the intents represent what users want to achieve, like booking a hotel. Two, utterances are the various ways users might express those intents, like I need a room or book a hotel, please. Three, slots capture specific information required to complete requests. Think check-in date, location, room type. So this structure enables Lex to handle the complexity of human communication while maintaining clear pathways to business outcomes. All right. Lex also integrates seamlessly with AWS Lambda for executing backend logic. So Amazon Connect for call center applications also works with Lex, and Amazon Comprehend for enhanced natural language processing can work as well. And Kendra for enterprise search functionality. And finally, Bedrock for generative AI powered responses. So this whole ecosystem ensures conversational interfaces can access and manipulate real business systems rather than providing static responses. Okay. Pricing. Okay. So Lex operates on a transparent pay-per-use model with text requests costing 4/10 of a cent request and voice requests at 65 point or 6/10 of a cent per request. So the generous free tier provides 10,000 text or 5,000 speech requests monthly for the first year, enabling extensive experimentation and prototyping without immediate cost concerns. Additional charges may apply for built-in integrations with services like AWS Connect, but the core functionality remains predictably priced. All right, so let's tinker around in the console with Lex. Okay, go over here. And let's see. We got the versions, new Gen AI with Bedrock. Yeah, we were just speaking about this. Okay, so we'll go for a bot. So you have the traditional or the Gen AI. We're gonna go for the traditional just to be a little safe. We'll select create a blank bot, start with an example, start with transcripts. Um, let's go book trip. Okay. And then you can configure the description, which is pretty simple. IAM permissions, you create a basic role. We're using an existing one. I don't think we have one. Oh, there is one that exists. That works. Enable bot error logging. Yeah, I would do that. And children's online. I mean, it technically wouldn't be because we're not doing anything. Idle session timeout, 5 minutes. That works. Advanced settings. So tags. Tags for test bot alias. That works. Okay. We'll go for the next. So doesn't ask us for a language. Here it is. Okay, so language, English. Then we can have the description here. The voice, we'll go for Danielle. It's pretty generic. And I didn't turn on sound for this, but that's okay. And then the internet classification score threshold. So the more confident, the higher the number. The less confident, the lower the number. All right. And then from here, we click done, but we're going to hit cancel. All right. But it's a traditional approach, right? It provides complete control over the conversation flow and business logic. So it's ideal for a complex business specific requirement where precise control matters more than speed. All right. Then you can do, let's see. So you can do the conversation flow. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, conversation flows. All right, so within this conversation flow, you can define your core intents. All right, which means you can start talking about your booking a hotel. All right, let's see. Start. I'm not going to be good at this because I have not done this a lot. All right. But you can do stuff like, all right, I want to book a hotel, I need a room, etc. And you can have a car setup where you can say, I want to book a car, I want to rent a car, right? And you can have a fallback where the bot can handle unmatched user input. If you talk about, I want to book a restaurant, and that's not what it's there for, it'll say, did you mean X, Y, or Z? Then you can configure the wired slots. Yeah, this is not. Hmm, let's see. Add a language. English. Yeah, it should be working. That's interesting. Um, oh, it's because I didn't generation input prompts. Oh my goodness. New language. Describe your use case. You must have. All right, I'm not going to go into this. I'm going to delete this bot just because this is going to get way more complex. I'm just going to delete this. Okay. It's going to be more complex, right? But within that, you can configure slots for like the city you want to book your hotel, the check-in date, the nights you want to stay, the room type, right? And you can set up fulfillment so that a Lambda can function on the back end to process this. And then you can have a visual flow builder, which is what I was attempting to show, but because I haven't used this as much, I'm not as familiar with it. So like the conversation flow piece that I was trying to show you can provide a management of complex dialogues and show a workflow for how you start, how you collect different sequences, how you confirm different prompts, and how you should have success and failure branches. And Lambda can function within those invocation points to make real what you're trying to design. Then you can have other advanced AI integrations like Bedrock. Um, you can do specific AI, which you saw at the very bottom had Claude Sonnet as one of the things you could add. And you could use Lex to have the different foundation models like Claude to generate intents and slots automatically. It's a little more complex, but it can be done. You just have to be able to be on top of it and make sure everything's working. So the AI assisted approach can accelerate development for common use cases while maintaining the flexibility to customize generated structures as needed. All right. And let's go over here. Okay. So the conversation flow. All right. So understanding how Lex handles actual user interactions demonstrates its practical capabilities. So consider a booking scenario like this. If I'm the user, I say, hey, book a hotel in Seattle for 3 nights starting August 2nd. Lex would process this by detecting the book hotel by saying, okay, it'll extract the available slot values, the location, Seattle, the check-in date, August 2nd, the nights, 3. And it'll identify missing required information like room type, and it'll prompt naturally for the missing details and then invoke a Lambda function with complete slot values once all information is gathered. And then the Lambda function will process the booking request through the external system, return a confirmation message that says to the user, hey, your booking is confirmed. And this will be a seamless integration between the conversation and the business logic that creates a natural user experience while maintaining reliable backend processing. And let's see, integrations. Okay, so Lex excels in scenarios requiring integration with existing business systems and workflows, which we've talked about a bit. But customer service applications can use something like Connect. This would be an integration for intelligent call routing and automated support. So an e-commerce platform could use Lex for order tracking, product searches, and purchase assistance. A health organization could implement appointment scheduling and patient information systems. And internal business applications could provide employee self-service for IT support, HR queries, and workflow automation. So the multilingual capabilities enable global deployments where a single bot can support multiple languages and regions. And the conversation logs stored in CloudWatch provide insights for optimization and performance monitoring. Rich formatting capabilities can enable deployment across, say, Facebook Messenger, Slack, Twilio, or any custom web application as well. All right, and then testing, right? So Lex provides comprehensive testing capabilities within the console. So it enables an iterative refinement of conversation flows and slot collection strategies. The built-in test interface simulates both text and voice interactions, helping developers understand how users will experience the conversational interface. Monitoring capabilities through CloudWatch reveal usage patterns and conversation success rates, and common points of user confusion or abandonment. These insights drive continuous improvements of utterance coverage, slot prompting strategies, and fulfillment logic. So Amazon Lex can transform the traditionally complex process of building conversational interfaces into an accessible development experience, whether creating simple information bots or sophisticated business process automation. Lex provides that natural language understanding foundation that enables applications to communicate with users in human terms while executing reliable business logic behind the scenes. So the service can democratize conversational AI by removing that infrastructure complexity while maintaining the flexibility needed for real-world business applications. Anyways, we're done with Lex. Next up, we'll go into AWS Personalize. But before we go, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with anyone you know who's taking the AWS Machine Learning Associate. Until then, have a good day.